Hello, what's up good people? Good to see you once again. Leo tunazungumzia how to make or earn 600 daily. Ukiinvest as low as 15,000. Now by the way, inaweza kuwa hata less than that. So what I want you to do is stick around. Watch this video to the end ndio uelewe. Nitaelezea step by step to budget for that money, and then we'll be able to start that business and then be able to earn that something at the end of the day. So I always say don't despise small capitals. All right, but before we do that, as always, stick around. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel. How do you do that? Hapo hivyo chini on your right kuna ka button kameandikwa subscribe. Just kaguze tu, all right? And then hapo hivyo chini kuna kengine kamechorwa ka mkono just like this. Just click those two wonderful buttons. You know what happens? Because I know you're asking yourself, okay, fine, what do I gain out of that? What you gain is that whenever I upload a new video in future, and a good one of course, then you'll be notified. Then do so, take 1 second. Thank you. All right, so let's get to today's business. Today we are talking about investing that small 15,000 at the end of the day and be able to earn that 600. And by the way, that's a minimum that you can be able to make, and earning 600 somewhere at the end of the day, that's a good money, because guess what? That is over 15,000 at the end of the month. So how do we invest this 15,000 and then tupate kakitu at the end of the day na tuweze to move to the next level? So this is how I want you to do it. All right, I always say si lazima uanzishe kitu ambayo ni new yenye haijawahi fikirika ama haijawahi anziwa. You can just still do the same businesses zenye huwa unaziona, but you do it differently. Remember one thing, what you're supposed to do in this life, first of all, you have to be elegant, you have to be clean, and you have to be presentable. Na ile biashara nataka tuzungumzie leo, it's quite simple, ushaisikia na ushawahi iona. What am I talking about? I'm talking about it's either a vegetable business, all right? Or the next one I'm going to talk about it. So fine, let's talk about this vegetable business. What I mean about this vegetable business is that I've seen quite number of friends, especially when you're wanaishi areas stretch of the Thika Road. They used to go to the Juja farm, wananunua vegetables. They have a place where they sell and something of sort. And by the way, this business is not only applicable in Nairobi. No, it applies to any other town in our country or a center some, provided this is the qualification of this business. You have to reside or you have to come from where we have a large volume of people ama kuna watu, because these people are your customers or are your clients. Hivi ndio nataka ufanye. Enda ununue crates. Unaona hizi crates kama zinazidekangwa soda, but quite big one, but they are in green in color. One can go for 300, 500, around that price, all right? Just buy 4 of them, all right? So that's like 2,000. So kwa hizi crates, the other thing I want you to buy, it's an umbrella. There is a big umbrella ambayo inatumikana wa mama soko or something of sort. That one goes for 2,500, around that price, all right? So now this is what I want you to do. Then buy yourself a coat, an overcoat, or people usually call it a dust coat, but a green one which is presentable. First of all, in this business lazima ukuwe mtu clean. You have to be presented, and then you have to be presentable, brother. You have to be elegant, and you have to be, be a human person. You talk to people, you engage to people. Don't just sit there and then wait them miraculously to just show up because you're selling something. No. And this is what I want you to do. On those crates, those 4 crates, the green ones, of course. First of all, kitu ya kwanza nataka uondoe kwa mind kabisa, usifikirie story na kukomboa nyumba, because this money is not enough for you to exactly do that. It yote inaenda kwa rent. So forget about to rent. Hapa hivi tunazungumzia enda ulipe permit ya kanjo na licenses na uweze to move to the next level. So buy yourself those 4 crates and then go buy yourself vegetables. Now when I talk of vegetables, kuna kienyeji vegetables iko hapo hivyo ndani. Kuna vitu kama kina gourds, kuna cucumber, kuna French beans, kuna name all those things in the world zinauzwa kwa soko, but they have to be clean. You have to be presentable. You get the thing? And then hapo kuna unaweza kanyanya hapo hivyo ndani. And then the other thing, those crates zigawanishe. Kuna crate ambayo umeweka your green vegetables kama ni za kienyeji, kuna ya managu, kuna what do we call them, iterere and what have you. And then kuna ingine ambayo iko na sukuma wiki zako hapo hivyo, clean one and smart one. And then kuna zingine hapo umeweka your French beans, umeweka your hoho hapo hivyo, pilipili mboga, pilipili inaitwaje, the black pepper, is it the black pepper, the pilipili hoho, kuna hizi zingine the red pepper and what have you. All those ones distribute vizuri. And then of course you've made yourself like a nice chair, and then go position yourself where there is a high traffic of people, yani mahali watu they kind of meet that place. And then cause hapo hivyo si kwa mzee, hapo hivyo utahitaji ulipe permit kwa kanjo in that given town that you are located from, all right? And then what you do is that just, una label, this is hoho, this is pilipili what, this is a French bean, this is vegetables za kienyeji, this is sukuma wiki, this is cabbage and what. But kwa cabbage itakuwa big load, so I would advise ataka utauza cabbage then reduce in number, because utahitaji a lot of big storage place, na maybe that one can cost you a lot. Alright, and then the other thing, unaweza gawanisha that business into two. Kuna zingine credit cards zingine hapo mbili unaweza tafuta uongezee on top of the 4 na ukue kama na 6 hivi, and then hizo ukume ziweka fruits, and then unaweza do your bananas there. You can do the green bananas, you can do yourself some oranges if they are on session, you can do yourself some mangoes. You get the thing, like you have like 6 crates of viewers, and then you present yourself in a very nice elegant place, then be presentable, be clean. All right, then talk to people. Unaweza pia uza kina, what do we call this kind of a fruit, there's a fruit that ladies apple, you get the thing, so you can just sell those specific things in that specific location. Hapo hivyo permit kanjo atakucha kitu kaa 400 hivi, and some places inakuanga 260, some places inaweza kuwa 350, so that one you can be able to pay and forget about the rent, and also buy your stock ya kununua hizo vitu hivyo. And then ikifika kwa fruits, be very careful when it comes to fruits, because fruits once they go bad easily. So Kenya naweza ku advise ni hivi, usinunue in bulky, no, just nunua tu kidogo, test the market, if you see zina move. But of course ukicompare fruits na vegetables inaweza move faster than fruits. That's a fact, because unapatanga vegetables ni vitu huwezi negotiate nazo, you have to eat like almost every day. By default of you buying unga, you have to have a vegetable. That's how it goes, alright? But with fruits, I can choose not to take a banana and take sukuma wiki, or I can choose not to take a banana and take tomato sauce. Tomatoes, not tomato sauce, alright? So you have to be very keen. Usichukue eti pesa mingi unaweka kwa fruits than kuweka kwa vegetables. I would advise weke more vegetables than fruits, and then from there, at the end of the day, you'll be able to earn your thing. The other thing I want you to do in that specific business, well, unaweza choose kuemploy mse hapo hivyo, maybe unampea 3 so per day, but when you're starting, I would advise not really do so, but you can just move within those buildings and those residential areas, talk to them. I've never seen those guys. You just go there, present yourself in a nice way, say, hey, you know what, I sell vegetables, I do this, by the way, I can do your home deliveries and whatever. Just take yourself to the next level. The current business and mama mboga wanafanya, because we are educated and you're smart, take it to a different level, do it in a professional way, and I can assure you, you always price tag that specific service that you're doing or you're giving, and then you'll be able to earn something. Hivyo ndo msi anafanya. Si lazima ufikirie kitu unique new yenye jai fikirika. No, you can just do the same thing, import new skills on it, import new services on top of it, and then package that specific thing and then present it to people. I always say this, if you can fill that gap and unaiona kwa society, then rest assured you'll get a money at the end of the day. There is a word I keep on repeating. I always say money is always a reward given after solving someone's problem. Hivyo ndo unafaa kufanya, and then you move yourself to the next level. And by the time you progress, unaweza realize okay, maybe you can incorporate other things hapo hivyo ndani yako ka biashara kako ka simple, or maybe unaweza ona I think these people wanaulizia kama mayai hivi, unaweza ka tray ka 3 hivi 4 za mayai hapo, unakaka unaona these people wanaulizia. You get the point, yeah? First of all, test the market, get to see what the market is telling you, and then after that, now start incorporating other things. Ukiona hawa respond kwa fruits vizuri, withdraw the fruits, then waweke mayai hapo hivyo. Ukiona hawa respond to that, withdraw that, put another thing, let the market tell you what it needs, and then from there, fill that gap. You've solved someone's problem, and then the money will fly out of their pockets and get something at the end of the day. All right? The business that unaweza anza, although this one is not quite, what should I say, it's quite sensitive, but anyway, you can just go ahead and do it because some people are doing it right now, and I can give a test to some people who are actually grown themselves using the same thing. What you can do is you do a milk business. I know you are like, okay, why milk la 15K? Yes, you can do so, and perhaps people who are wananiuliza, okay, nikisema milk, maybe ukisema milk, people think of freezer and what have you. Kitambo kabisa, we used to take tea, milk ilikuwa inauzwa, story na freezer za kuku, actually hata kuku na steamer, and you are still surviving. What you can do is this, use the same scenario, use the same procedure. Unaweza kuwa present yourself, pick a place where there is a traffic, identify a location, nunua that big umbrella, of course, mali utakuwa una rest, na pia kivuli na vitu kama hizo. The other thing I want you to do is this, buy yourself a very nice kameza, a clean one, of course. I prefer a white one, even if not white, like a mahogany one, just a presentable thing. Usende tu chukue tu meza yako kwa ya jikoni ile inaanguka. No, just be clean. All right, nowadays people are very sensitive when it comes to hygiene. All right, so get yourself a very nice meza, maybe 2 of them. All right, and then get yourself a very nice mitungi, or or something of sort, preferably ikuwe ya white ama ikuwe ile silver, silver made kind of a container. Sijui venye naweza describe, but you're getting what I'm saying. All right, and then get yourself some measuring cylinders. Now usinunue maziwa mob when you're starting. Actually 15k is way more. You cannot even start with that amount of money. Unaweza anza hata na 5k in this business. It's quite simple. So and then you buy yourself milk and then present yourself in a certain location. Either na pia be somebody who is reliable. Usiende kuweka maziwa maji, sijui unaenda kuweka sijui dawa gani, sijui whatever. People always attach a value to you. Once you present something good, then people are always ready to do something for you. So this is what I want you to do. Ukisha present yourself in that nice, very nice aka table, and then uko na your measuring cylinders hapa hivi, and then uko na kamtungi kako kufika safi, unaweza choose this way. Hivi uko unatokea asubuhi mapema when people are waking up, so you can present yourself to them as an option B when maybe somebody cannot afford to go to the ATM, or maybe ATM is far or something. And C, you can be able to also be there in time. All right, and kwa hii biashara it's a bit tricky. Unaweza ongeza kitu kama mayai, although mayai doesn't have a big profit margin, but unaweza weka hapo tray kama 3 ama 4 za mayai hapo hivyo, just in case mtu akipick maziwa yake anaweza nifungie mayai 3 ama nifungie yai 3, and then in future unaweza angalia what they are demanding. If they keep on asking you some snacks, kama uko na the skills za kupika, uta increase your profit margin. So I would advise unaamka mapema, una do your snacks, your chapati, your what have you, una incorporate hapo, then unawauzia. Or kama you don't have the skills to pick out those things, then you can buy from people who buy or who pick out the thing, and then you can sell to them, and then that way you are spreading your tentacles when it comes to earning. All right, and guess what, those are just but 3 businesses ideas zenye nimekutajia at the same time. And guess where I'm getting them? I'm getting them from my booklets. All right, I have a booklet of business ideas, I have booklets of, actually that business has 30 business ideas, niko na ingine ya business plans, niko na ya shares, ya a lot of booklets. And guess what, a copy it's only 220. If you want to get your copy, text me kwa WhatsApp. Where is my number? Very simple. My number nitaacha kwa description of this video, still nitaipin kwa the comment section. You can get your copy, consume the information pole pole. Always remember, knowledge is power, and get something. Now don't despise any small amount of money that you have in your pocket. All right, so for now, if you've reached this video up to this particular point, kindly take 1 second. Hapo hivyo chini on your right there is a button written subscribe. Hit that button. Hapo chini kuna kengine, on your left kuna kengine kamechorwa kwa mkono. Just give this video a thumbs up, and also share it if you're in a position to do so. Because you know what, comment down below, tell me something, because I'm a believer, just like an iron sharpens another iron, so do you have something that you can say. For now, it's a goodbye. Stick around. My name is Joseph. Talk about money and anything related to investment. Goodbye. See you in the next one.